Let me get 3 onto 1 and everything on 2.
3 onto 1.
3.
Everything onto 2. Okay.
1.
Yep.
On 2. Yep.
I'm feeling left out over here, guys.
Let's do 1 onto 3 onto 2.
Brandon, come on, man. Someone don't leave me hanging. Come on, bro.
Penguin, introduce yourself. What's your deck? And let's do it.
All right. First Penguin here, running the good old Dragon. I'm Commander. Basically, I'm just going for a brute strength approach, get my dragons out as fast as I can, and let them fly.
Demon?
My commander is Kenan. Of course, you heard Demon on Discord. Playing Kenan Bonder Prodigy. He's a 2/2 human. When I tap a non-land permanent for mana, it produces an extra 1 of any type it made. And for 5 colorless and Simic, I can flip the top 5 of my cards, put a non-human from them directly onto the battlefield, the rest on the bottom. So I'm looking to make infinite mana and win through either Walking Ballista combo for combat damage or cast Stasis Oracle off the empty deck. If all else fails, I can use Kenan's second ability to flip creatures out of the deck and just make the game harder and harder.
Dirty. And talk about Dirty Panda.
I am the Dirty Panda. I will be using Miriam the Sentinel Worm, and her job is to pretty much get dragons out as fast as possible and make double, triple, quadruple of those dragons and just aim for your throat and eat everything else for dinner.
All right, and for Thunderdome's side, I'm going to do Brago King Eternal. Yeah! Brago is a 2/4 flying creature. Whenever Brago the King Eternal deals combat damage to a player, exile any number of target non-land permanents you control, then return those cards to the battlefield under the owner's control. So I am going to do a bunch of shenanigans, and those shenanigans are going to be leave the battlefield, into the battlefield, and I'm hoping to lock this board down. Okay, so let's roll to see who goes first. I've got an 18. Ooh, dual 18s.
Actual 20.
Your boy just got a 20.
Wow.
I got a 12, so.
So Panda, do you want to roll since both of us got 18s? 9.
Oh, off the board. Hold on, both off the board. I got a 19.
All right, so the way that I've got it then is Cursed Penguin, Dirty Panda, Demon, and then myself. Okay, so let's draw 7 and let's go through the violence.
4, 5, 6.
Nice.
I'm happy with my hand.
Yep. I'll stick with my hand too.
Yep, good with my 7.
No. I'm not going to keep that. That was slow.
I'm good. Panda's good.
Key parts of this deck. One of the key parts of this deck is not being afraid to mull for a really good opening hand.
I think you should be as greedy as possible and get down to 1. That's just me.
I've gone to 3 before, and that was a hard battle to fight back from.
I think you should go there this time.
I don't know. We'll see.
I think you should make the violence and trust issues as hard as you can.
You know, a perfect 3 is better than a questionable 7.
That is true.
Don't defend him. Let him go down to 3.
But I've also had gambled and played hands with 1 land.
I'm just saying.
Gambler.
Just saying.
I'm a gambler, you know. I'm not a coward. I gamble. 2 on 3. The rest on 1.
You should probably mulligan and do it again.
No, you know, I probably should, but I'm going to keep this one. This one's okay.
Okay.
It's not horrible. It's not fast, but it's decent.
Yeah, that's how I felt about mine. Like, it ain't fast, but it'll do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this will be all right. This will make it kind of fair.
All
We don't
right.
want
Yeah, I'm gonna run it. We'll see how it goes. Sometimes you gotta play a bad hand to see what you really gotta fight from. To know how bad your hand's gotta be to how good it's gotta be to start it.
All right. So I've got Penguin. Draw your card. Let's get going.
Draw.
Start game.
And I will start off by playing a Mana Crypt.
Wow.
Jesus.
Pop my Mana Crypt and play a Rule Signet.
I countered that. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Well, you didn't counter the man evolve, but you're gonna counter the signet.
And I pass my turn.
All right, I will draw. I will play Mountain, tap my Mountain with Dragon Master Outcast, and then I pass my
I'm
turn.
supposed to play all the rocks.
Man, Bernie, you had a hell of a first turn, huh?
Let go.
Yeah, that was a good.
The only thing that would have made it better if I had an actual land to play, but
Wow.
you know.
I just remember all the conversations from Penguin about how his dragon deck is so slow. All right, Demon, you're up.
All right, drop turn. We will. Let's see. Play island. I will tap the island and cast a ponder. I'll look at top three of my library, put them back in any order. I may choose to shuffle, and then I draw a card.
Are you gonna pay the one?
Yeah.
I say it every single time, but now we're on video. I have to say it. And those oil slick lands are mint.
Yeah, they are.
Appreciate that.
They are premiums. I was real torn between getting the oil slicks or the galaxy foils for this deck. I think that this deck has a little bright, I don't know, it's got like a brighter feel to it than I think an oil slick land would need it. I had to go with the galaxies. All right, you get a cut.
2, 1, 3.
2, 1. 1 to 3. So I'm going to draw my card off Ponder. And I will pass turn.
I will draw for turn. I will play a snow-covered plains. And end my turn.
I will draw a turn. I will roll my d20. Odds, I take damage. Evens, I don't take damage.
Well,
It's a
he's only
16.
really Raider.
It's a 16, so I don't take any damage. I will practice my Mana Crypt. I'll bring out an Azoria Signet. And I'll start turn.
I thought you were playing Dragon. Not
Untap,
Kennen.
draw. I will play a forest, and then I will pass my turn.
I'll draw for turn. Going to play Rejuvenating Spring. It enters the battle with a tap unless I have 2 or more opponents. I pretty much do that.
Clearly, you have more than 2.
Oh yeah, I think so. I'm gonna tap that green and play a Carpet of Flowers. If you don't know what Carpet of Flowers is, it's an enchantment. It says during my main phase, I may add up to X mana of 1 color to my mana pool, where X is the number of islands target opponent controls.
Jesus.
No one play islands. Hey, you ain't got to. That just denies you.
I know, because
I know a couple. Yeah, a couple of y'all got some islands going on. That's premium. All right. I'll pass turn after that.
I will draw for turn. I will play a snow-covered plains for turn. And then I will tap 2 and play Rest in Peace. When Rest in Peace enters the battlefield, exile all cards from all graveyards. If a card or token would be put into the graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. So basically everything that would go to the graveyard is exiled.
Straight to exile. No recursion.
Correct. And that's my turn.
Okay.
Uh,
Odds I do not take damage. Evens I do take damage. And it's a 15.
Boy, you got lucky.
There's no shot. You just switched it up and hit it.
Yeah, I will tap my mana crypt for 2. I'll use 1 to play Soul Ring.
Good God.
Sir.
And I will 2.
Bird Dragon's coming.
Whose man is this?
I don't know. He learned some things from Kenan. I won the other night with no mana out, just all rocks. Actually, easier to pull off than you think it is.
I believe it.
But you're kind of screwed if somebody board wipes artifacts, though.
Yeah.
And I pass my turn.
I will draw. Of course, I don't. Nothing, right? No, nothing. I will play a mountain. Anyone have any creatures out? Negative. All right. Thunder. I'll swing at you for 1.
Fight me.
I will take the 1.
And I pass my turn.
Untap. Even draw. That's all right. I'll take that one off. Like that. I'm gonna drop Crystal Vein from my land for turn. I can tap it for colorless, or I can tap and crack it for 2 colorless and sacrifice it. All right, it's my main phase. Who's got islands? Anybody got islands?
No one at the
Nope.
moment.
None? Okay, cool. Then we will cast. Let's go get. Let's do this. We'll cast. I'm going to tap blue and 2. I'm going to cast a Spellseeker. Spellseeker says, when it ETBs, I can search my library for an instant or sorcery with CMC 2 or less, reveal it, put it in my hand, and then shuffle. I'm going to go get an instant or sorcery with 2 or less. And put it in my hand. Yeah, I'll take a portent from my card. And that is all I'm going to do for this turn. So I'll pass it while I'm shuffling up and cutting.
Okay. I will untap. Draw for turn. I will play a Deserted Beach. It does not come in tap because I control 2 or more lands. And then I will pass my turn.
Odds I take damage. Evens I do not take damage. It's a 14, so I take damage.
Love it.
Yeah, I'll draw for turn. And one, two.
That's gonna be less, huh? 2, 1, 3.
So if I tap this, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. I'll hit my mana crypt to add 2 colorless. I'll trigger my Gruul Signets for a mountain and a forest. I'll trigger my Azorius Signet for a plane and an island. I'll tap my Soul Ring and bring out Ojutai, Soul of Winter. It is a legendary creature dragon, 5/6, flying and vigilance. Whenever a dragon you control attacks, tap target non-land permanent and opponent controls. That permanent does not untap during its controller's next untap step. And I pass.
Tap, draw. I will
Granted,
play.
his effect is on the attack trigger or the damage. It's just when the attack is declared.
I will play Mountain, and then from there I will tap 4, and I will play Frontier Siege. When he enters the battlefield, choose Cans and Dragons. I choose Cans, and then I pass Cons, and I pass my turn.
And that's what I was needing, was the Cons and Dragons pick. Appreciate it.
I chose Cons
it's my-
and Dragons.
My go.
Yep.
Hold on, take a tap. We will draw. Does anybody have any islands in play?
No, sir. I wish I did. Trust me.
I have a dual land, but not an island.
Yeah, does it say island on it?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, well, I'm whipping on that carpet of flowers. All right, let's do. Let's tap a blue for Portent. So let's look at the top 3 cards of target player's library, put them back in any order. I may have that player shuffle their library, and I draw a turn at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. I am going to put those back and shuffle.
Do you have to name an opponent for Carpet of Flowers?
2, 1, 3.
2 on the 1, on to 3. Yes, I choose target opponent and however many islands they have. That's how much I make.
Okay.
I'm going to tap another blue there. I'm going to cast Opt. I'm going to scry 1. And I'm actually going to put that on the bottom of my library. Do I? No, I'll keep this on top and I'll draw it. Up is an exile. Yep. Think I'll pass the turn.
Alright, untap, draw, upkeep. I will play a snow-covered island. I will tap 1, 2, 3, and play Narset. So when Narset's a planeswalker, each opponent cannot draw more than 1 card each turn.
I'm glad I got those cantrips.
And then I will pass my turn.
Okay.
Odds, I take damage. Evens, I do not take damage.
I hope you take loads of
It's
damage.
a 2. I do not take damage. So I will untap.
I'm calling shenanigans. That's a loaded dice.
I will draw.
Yeah.
Turn. And
cool.
I can't play a land. I can't play any other creatures.
Oh, and how does that make you feel with all the mana rocks out there?
It doesn't matter if with dragons.
Oh, wow.
All multicolored dragons.
Snap, girlfriend.
I'm going to enter combat phase. I'm going to target demon. Demon, what is... Let me see. I still can't see.
For the sake of being fair, I'll tap my creature.
Okay, and then it won't untap on the next step. And then I'm coming at you flying in the air for 5.
Fight me.
You got it.
And then this has vigilance, so it will not tap. And I pass my turn.
35.
I will untap. I will draw. Alright, that does not help at all. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to tap 1 from Frontier Siege, and I'm going to play Green Sun's Twilight, and I'm going to tap 5. I'm going to go reveal the top 5 cards of my library. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get to put a land or a land. Because I did 5, I get to put a land and a creature onto the battlefield. And then so I will put Sulfur Falls. And then I will put I will put Thrakus the Butcher. The rest go in any order in the bottom of my library without shuffling. And then from there, I will pass my turn.
Wow, he's got bad internet.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why the fleet radio was up.
There you go.
There you go. Now you're back.
My bad. Yeah. I'm not doing nothing else. Pass turn.
The good news is we
What'd
didn't
you
hear a
do?
single thing that you did to begin with.
Oh, I tapped and cracked my Crystal Vein. Tapped for 2 extra mana, and I played Defense of the Heart. Defense of the Heart is during my upkeep. If one or more opponents control 3 or more creatures, I can sack this, and I get 2 creatures out of my deck directly onto the battlefield.
Okay.
And then I pass turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Okay. I also have my version of Spellseeker. When Spellseeker enters the battlefield, you may search your library for an instant sorcery card converted mana cost 2 or less. Reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle your library. So
Oh, an actual spell seeker.
instant or sorcery. I'm
Yeah, Thunder,
going.
when you get done with that, I'm supposed to be 35.
Say it again.
When you get done searching, I'm supposed to be at 35.
I hit him with
Brand.
Soul Winter.
Greg.
Okay. So I guess I'm going to do mental misstep then. And it's a counter target spell with converted mana cost of 1. So any 1 drop.
It's a 1 drop, so it can be had.
Yep. Okay. And it goes in my hand. All right, here we go. Cut me.
We get 3 onto 1 onto 2.
All of it onto 2. Okay. All right. Let's see here. What else do I have? That is my turn.
Okay. Odds, I take damage. Evens, I do not take damage.
Oh, I hope you take the damage.
19. So I do not take damage.
Brandon,
I don't know
we're
what's
going
going on.
We're going to the casino is what we're
I don't
doing.
know what's going on.
I'm going to send you some new dice.
I'm going to enter combat. I'm going to swing at Demon again. Going to tap his
Hey, really?
top right enchantment.
That's all right. Well, I'm gonna let you do it, but like that doesn't affect this going off or not. So I'm saying you're swinging at me, and I have no good targets for that effect.
That's fine.
All right, so that and 5 more damage.
Yep.
30.
And then I pass my turn.
I will untap. I will draw. All right, so I'm gonna tap 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm gonna bring out my commander. And then from there, all right, I pass.
Spellseeker untaps this turn. I'm going to untap. Now, Panda, you have 3 creatures on the board, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Defense of the Heart will resolve. I'm going to go get 2 creatures straight to the battlefield. I'm going to do Thrasios and Consecrated Sphinx. Consecrated Sphinx is a 4/6 flying sphinx. It says when an opponent draws a card, I may draw 2 cards.
And those are creatures, correct?
But that plane walker
Yes.
stops us from being able to draw more than 1 card, right?
Oh, I'm glad you said
Yep.
that. I was about to mess up.
Oh shit!
Okay.
What'd you say, Thunder? Go ahead.
No, if he's not going to play that card.
Let's do Coma instead.
All right. So Coma's hit the battlefield.
Coma and Thrasios and ETB.
All right. So in response to Coma hitting the battlefield, I'm going to tap 1 and Swords of Plowshare and exile the creature. You gain life equal to its power.
In response, I will. I think I'm going to force that with a Nezahal behind it for 1 life.
You're going to force a will it.
Actually, no. Check this out. I will play Misdirection instead because that one works
Misdirection.
with a Nezahal behind it. And I'm going to move the target of your swords to Miriam.
What did I do?
So hold on. Oddly enough, well, I don't know what I want to do because if you have Force of Will in your hand, well, let's just see how it plays out. So I did Swords of Plowshare. You then did redirect, correct?
I'm trying to change the target.
Okay, I will then do Force of Will and pay 1 life and remove a blue card from my hand.
And you're targeting Coma with this?
Yep. And I will counter your counter. And I will pay 1 life.
Yeah, I'll let you have it.
Bye.
Okay, so that resolves.
Coma
Gets
gets
exiled.
I was about to say you had to pay 2 additional lands to counter Miriam anyway. I forgot about that.
Then we got
and everything
I gain
that's
life
hit the
equal to
graveyard
it.
goes to exile.
Yeah, I gain life equal to his CMC or its
Yep.
power?
It's power.
Okay, so I gain 6.
Okay.
Go back up to 36. All right. And does anybody have any islands?
I have 1.
Let's just pass the turn.
All right, I will untap. Draw for turn. I am going to... Yeah, I think I'm going to have to. You know what? I'm not. I am going to pass my turn.
Okay. I will draw for turn. I will play minus truth. I will tap. I'll tap my Soul Ring for 2 to activate my Azorius Signet for a plane and an island. I'll have 1 remaining. I'll tap minus Tirith for a plane. Oh wait, odds I take damage, evens I don't take damage. I take damage, so I'm down to 34.
Oh, I love it.
So I tap 2. I'll use 1 to activate
No.
So that's 1, 2. That's a plane. Here, let's do this. I'll tap Soul Ring to activate both my signets, which will give me the additional that I need. Minus Tirith for a plane. I'll play Scale Lord Reckoner. It's a 4/4 flying. Whenever a dragon you control becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, destroy target non-land permanent that player controls.
So I will... Do you have any untapped mana?
Yes.
All right, I will...
He has a mana ball.
Got a mana crypt.
Yeah, so I
Mana
will
crypt, yeah.
swan song that for 1. So counter target enchantment, instant, and sorcery spell. Its controller, you get to put a 2/2 blue creature token with flying on the battlefield. But I'll counter
Okay.
that creature entering the battlefield.
Okay.
And it gets exiled.
Well, I'm just going to flip it upside down and put the
Okay.
2/2.
Okay, yeah, it's a 2/2 bird.
Yeah.
Blue bird,
It's a
to be
6
exact.
board.
And then I'm going to enter combat. I'm going to swing at Thunder. Okay. I can't tap that's an enchantment. So yeah, I'm gonna get rid of
Now,
your
look,
other one.
Yeah, if
Go
you
ahead.
tap his 1/1, you can swing in an Narset.
Yeah.
Or him. That's up to you.
Yeah, no, so I'm gonna tap the 1/1. And I'm gonna swing at Narset for 5.
Interesting.
Come on, baby. I need that unlocked.
Yeah.
I need Narset to unlock.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have cards that I need to go to the graveyard so I can pull out, so
No, that doesn't. No, the graveyard
yeah,
is
that's-
enchantment, not
Yeah,
Narset.
yeah,
Narset
you're-
is not.
I know.
Okay.
I'm working my way up.
He said, I got a plan.
All right. Well,
That's on me.
I can't tap her down any on your turn, so I have to take the 5.
Finish him.
And she dies.
And then I pass my turn.
I'm going to untap my lands. Draw off the turn. Okay, that kind of works out, I guess. Alright, I'm going to take a gamble.
Don't do it.
You said don't do it? I've never been a coward. All right, so I'm going to tap 4 and play Thran Dynamo. And then I am going to ooh, this is spooky. All right, and then I am going to tap 4 and play Sky Shroud Plane. I'm going to go into my library, look for 2 4s, put them on the battlefield. They do not be tapped. I'm going to shuffle.
Psych rip.
No, you see?
I saw it. Yeah, I saw it.
Go ahead and move it there so I'll get it. So 1, 3.
Three on the 1, on to 2.
3. Oh no, so 3 on the 1. I hate you. On the 2. Alright, so that goes there. This goes in the graveyard.
He gets exiled.
That's a sorcery. I don't. It's
Oh, okay.
His enchantment, yeah, his enchantment sends everything to the Shadow Realm.
all right. So that's that. I still have that. And then because everybody keeps playing things and I kind of need help right now, I'm gonna tap 3. For actually, no, I don't want to do that. I do not want to do that. No, I don't want to do that. All right, yeah, I'm gonna tap 3, and I'm going to play a Ristic Study.
Do you pay the 1? Do you pay the 1?
All right. So, Brandon, you have a
5/6 and a 2/2 flying bird.
5, 6, and 2/2 flying bird. All right. So this is what I'm gonna do. I am going to swing because of Thrakkus the Butcher. Whenever Thrakkus the Butcher attacks, double the power of each dragon you control until the end of turn.
Yep. Jesus.
Thrakkus the Butcher is also a dragon peasant, so he will get the multiple as well. So I'm going to swing at you with a 12 and a 6. So a 12, 6, and a 6, 4.
I'll block your 12 with my 2 and take the 6.
Okay.
Down to 28.
And then from there, I will pass my turn.
That got out of hand quick. All right, I'm gonna drop turn.
Thrakkus is fun. I like Thrakkus. And with the Hellkite Charger, double turn.
So when I chose between him or Hellcat, I chose him instead of Hellcat. So Hellcat's at the bottom of my library.
I'm going to tap 2, cast a Talisman of Curiosity. Does anybody have any islands?
I have one.
Still don't have islands.
Yep, I have
You
one.
have one.
Yep.
Okay.
Like I have 3 counters in my hand I cannot use.
I'm gonna add a blue to my mana. Here, let me do this. I'm gonna untap this and use the floating blue that you had. to cast the 1 blue and this for Talisman. I'm going to tap these 2 to cast Cannon. It's going to hit me for 1 damage. I'll go down to 35. And I will pass the turn.
Okay, I will untap. Spellseeker will not untap because Brandon tapped it down. I will draw for turn. Alright, I will play Mana Crypt. Tap 2, tap 3, tap 4, tap 5 for a Gilded Lotus.
Let's go.
You say let's go, but he's about to be the only one going.
I will then tap
right.
I will then tap the 3 Gilded Lotus, 1 for Deserted Beach for 4, and play Brago.
Uh-oh.
And even though it started out scary, it will finish unscary. That is my turn.
Okay. Tap everything.
Oh, you casted a spell. Oh, both of you did. And can I get my Ristic Study trigger? Do you pay the 1? I'm good for you. And then Thunder, do you pay the 1?
Nope.
Odds, I take damage. Evens, I do not take damage. It's a 10.
Boy, you are one lucky man. You are one lucky man.
I've never seen
Call
it.
for turn. And so I'm going to tap my Soul Ring to trigger my Azoria Signet and my Gruul Signet to play Corlessa Skellslinger. I will. Okay, so I'm going to enter combat. I'm going to swing at Panda for 5. Yeah, I'll tap Miriam and I'll pay the 2 ward.
Okay.
With my Mana Crypt, and 5 is coming at you through the air.
All right, I'll take the 5, Thunder.
Okay.
And then I have minus Tirith is untapped, and I still have access to a mountain.
All right, you finished?
Yep, I pass.
All right, untap. Because I control 6 or more lands, I get to create a 5/5 dragon.
Gross.
Untap. I will draw for turn.
Gotta be careful, Panda. We don't focus on each other's dragons and lose sight of our boards getting locked.
No, I'm fine. I'm gonna tap 2, 4, and I'm gonna play Parallel Lives.
Oh god.
And then, pretty much in effect, we'll put 1 or more tokens onto the battlefield under my control. And put twice that many of those tokens instead on the battlefield instead.
Okay.
So then, what I'm going to do.
Now on every dragon cast, you'll get 3 copies instead of just 1.
All right, so then what I'm going to do.
Well, I messed that up. The only reason why I attacked him was to tap Miriam. She couldn't copy.
Yeah, it's cool, buddy. Don't worry. I got you.
That was a fuck up on my part.
Well, actually, it wasn't. It really wasn't.
It was. You did a good thing.
Yeah, you catch yourself and get punched for 12. Like, you're stopping the combat damage. That, you can only take, 3 or 4 of those and you're gone. So.
I don't know. His Mana Crypt is sure doing a lot of damage to him.
Yeah. What's he taking, 3?
Yeah, 3. He's only taking
taking
one. I was gonna say you've rolled like 12 times and only taken damage once, so you need to frame that dice.
All right. So
Like the MTG gods are feeling sad. I only have one land.
I'm gonna tap 3/4, and I'm gonna play Spark Double.
What does that do? Is that
He
a dragon?
copies a creature. He gets to copy a creature.
And because of Parallel Lives effect, I get to make twice that many.
What does that dragon do?
I haven't picked a dragon yet. I haven't even picked a card on what I wanted to make copies of yet.
Okay.
Spark Double is just a 0/0 creature right now.
Yeah. So
you have to pick something as of ETBs.
Okay.
So I'm gonna choose. That's cool. So I'm gonna choose Thrakis. And because
Is Thrakis legendary?
Spark Double, the legendary doesn't apply to Spark Double.
Oh, that takes it off. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap my minus Tirith and Path of Exile your card that you're gonna use to choose.
You're not gonna do that because I am going to tap 2 and play Heroic Intervention and stop that bullshit.
Okay.
So I'm going to make 3 copies of Thrakis the Butcher.
Now everything is going to double again, double again, and double again.
It's about to get spicy.
Thunder, you got anything you wanna do?
Well, I've got lots of fun stuff. I just have no mana.
So this becomes a 4/5/5. And these are 5/5s. Because they're copies. Alright, so I tap those 2. I can still do. Okay, and then I'm gonna tap 2 more, and I'm gonna play Dragon Lord Servant. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. So my token 5/5 is gonna get 5, 10, 15, 20. No. So
it doubles.
So it's gonna go to 10, then 10 to 20, then 20 to
20 to 30, and then 30 to 40. You've
Yeah.
got four doublers on board.
And then Thrakis is gonna go 6, 12, 18, 24.
I think.
Yep, because there's 4 copies.
That might be game because I didn't counter the Spark Double.
All right, so Brandon, because you just swung at me, because you just tried to counter me, I'm gonna swing at you with 6, so 12, 6, 12,
40, 36.
24 times 2 is what?
48.
You got 12 into 24, and then 24 into 48.
48. So then I'm gonna swing at you with a 48 with trample.
Death calls for me.
GG's.
And then 10, and then Thunder, I'm gonna swing at you.
Why me? Hold on. I haven't done anything to you this game.
You would if you could, though.
That is very true. That is very true. All right, so keep going. Who are you swinging at?
Hold on. I'm trying to play this smart. Hold on, give me a second. Because he's died, does Miriam go back untapped?
Oh, the effect is still on her.
Yep.
Until
Yeah, the
next
effect
turn.
still occurs until your next end step or untap step.
Okay. All right, and then Thunder, I'm gonna swing at you for 10, so 20, 20, and a 40, 60. And then
Why 60?
because it's 4 triggers. And
No, I know. I got the
power.
trigger. I was just saying, like, why the overkill? Why can't you go for demon?
I didn't
with the
mean
overkill?
to. I didn't mean to. Gosh.
Just saying.
and I passed.
I've got counter spells. Can I untap my stuff real quick and then? Wow, GG's. So that's me. I'm done.
Wanna go? I'm gonna untap and see if I can pull something out of the bag of tricks here.
You want some of my cards?
Wasn't it? Yeah, could I use some? I could use some mana rock.
Yeah, I've got some. You want a mana crypt? I was gonna die by that probably anyways.
You don't have any islands out, do you?
No, sir.
So, let's do this.
They didn't know what they were doing when they didn't make you pay talk to them.
Yeah.
No, I knew what was coming. I just didn't. I should have countered that spark double, but I was holding up interaction to stop
Wow.
Thunder because he's holding interaction for me. It's like I know he still had a fierce guardianship in his hand. And you still had a mental misstep, didn't you?
Yep. And a guardianship. Yep. And then I had a counter spell. I didn't have any mana though. Like a third one.
Yeah. Let's do. I think my only play here is to tap the talisman for 2 mana, pinging me for 1 mana.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Cycrypt on your Spark Double for its normal cost.
So get rid of Spark Double?
Yes.
Okay, so I still have my other creatures.
Yes. It's like I can get rid
And
of.
do you
I can get rid of the
do you
one.
pay the 1 for risk aesthetic?
I do. I do. Yes. Might as well. Pay up well. I cast a Jeweled Lotus, and that just goes to regular now.
Do you pay the 1 for Jewel Lotus?
Yes. And I will pass the turn. That's all I got.
All right,
I still think you got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna create another 5/5 dragon, and because of parallel lives, I get to make 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
5/5. Untap everything. Untap Miriam. Untap this guy. Drop a turn.
Here comes overkill.
Oh yeah.
I will swing 12 creatures of 88 at demon. I will block
Did
with a
y'all ever
1/1
see
flyer.
Well,
Did y'all ever see the movie Reign of Fire?
Yes.
just in case, 3, 4, 5. 6,
Just in
7,
case, I'm gonna
It has
swing
to be
1
completely
more.
Obliterated.
Yep.
I'm gonna play a Tarkwa World Render just in case you have some shit to block. I'll make 3 copies of that. All my dragons get double strike.
I'll force of will then.
And then I will count it. Ooh, I cannot. That is a. Ooh, okay. All right.
That's the only thing I got.
All right. Well, if that's the case, then.
I'm having to throw away the card I was going to use for my win con now because it really doesn't matter at this point.
So Miriam.
So you paid
is
1 life though, right?
12.
Yes, I did. I go down to 30.
33. Yep.
And then you pay the 1 for that? No, you can't. So I'll drop. All right, so those are tab. I'll put this down. So what was he? 7. So 2, 1, 6, 7. Is there anything I can do to get an extra land? All right. So then I would just swing. Oh no, this costs one less. That actually works. So then I will tap 5 because of Dragon Lord Serpent and pay Scourge of the Throne.
Well, that's not any better.
Huh?
Yikes. So now you're going to get 2 copies of it also?
No, I'm gonna get 3 because it gets 3 copies. No, 2 copies. You're right. Because Miriam's triggers effect is a token, and then Parallel Lives I get to double that token. So 3. So 2 of those copies. All right. So I'm gonna swing 12, 24, 48. And then 48. So 48 with Miriam. 50.
It's well over 100.
Yeah.
Winner.
In response, Kennen is going to snatch Gracios out of the water and throw the mermaid up into the air to hopefully block something.
So all I'm saying is G's.